game, Dave, but where we scored the last minute winner last week, Buxton, they've gone up and done it against us this week.
Yeah, we've lost the game through 3 set pieces. We went through Buxton's strengths on Thursday. We've negated all of them strengths in general play, but one of them was first contact on set pieces, which I'm not sure how we can get that message across to the lads any clearer. It's personnel doing the jobs. The second goal, I don't know what the officials are doing, to be fair. I'm not sure. They've give offside. If it's offside, it's offside. I'm not sure why he put his flag up in the first place if he doesn't think it was the 10 who touched the ball. But there's a naivety, that's the biggest word for us, because our general play, apart from the restarts, was very good today. The shape was good. We negated their threats, and at the other end we looked dangerous. But I've said to the lads, you've conceded 3 goals from set pieces, and it's a massive part of the game which we've not been good enough going forward with, and we haven't been good enough defensively with it. And we're very organised. Everyone knows the jobs. The second goal, one job has not been done, and then the other 2 is just go and head that first ball, which we didn't do. They did, and that's where the goals have come from.
You plied your trade as a centre half, and you will have headed away a few corners in your time, I dare say. But how do you coach it into someone to know where they've got to be? You can say, right, you need to pick this fella up, you need to pick that one up. But how do you make something like that stick?
It's very difficult to coach. People have just they've got, every person in that team knows exactly what their responsibility is before a corner's coming in. So they know who they're marking, they know if they're on the edge of the box, they know if they're staying up. And we've been beaten 1v1 duels. I'm not sure what happened on the last goal. It's scrappy. You think we defended the one just before it, you think the game's over, but I said that can't continue, because for all the good play we just threw it away with bad marking from set players.
There were lots of positives though, like you say, the open play, we probably shaded it against Buxton.
I thought the debutants and the young players were excellent, ably assisted by everyone else, but I'm looking at every unit and thinking that they've done what we asked, and they have. Throughout the game they have. The midfield stopped the breaking of lines, the centre halves got tied to Diego, didn't let him get him on his left foot. Centre forwards worked tirelessly and did well on the counter attack with the wingers. Everything we asked for in open play was fantastic today. But it's all threw away. That's a problem. No one remembers that. Everything is threw away by not defending set pieces.
I know it's frustrating. It's for us as fans. I know it's going to be for you as a manager, and certainly the players too. But we've got a game on Tuesday night, another cup competition, Cheshire Senior Cup against Cheadle. Is that one a chance for you to take out your frustrations, or do you just have to be professional and just get the job done, get into the next round?
Yeah, we said it all season with the emotion of it. Don't get too high with the wins, don't get too low with the losses, because it's fine lines, very fine lines. So we could have been coming in one kick of the ball, we could have been coming up here saying it's a good draw, and we'll be playing them on Tuesday night. So you can't go from elation one moment to being down in the dumps. So it's another game. We'll be full strength. We'll be looking to win the game, and then once that's out of the way, concentrating on Warrington away next week.
How's Harry Benz looking? He took a ball right to the chops from Liam Tonga. We know Tonga can whack him, and he really whacked it into him, and he looked a little unsteady after that. And, was it crampy actually within you?
Yeah, he's fine. Head-wise, he's fine. It's just Harry hasn't played a lot of football, so he started to cramp up. So we had to make them changes. Like I said, the shape didn't change. Everything was exactly the same. We were always going to come under a little bit more pressure, but it wasn't a case of loads of things being through into the box. We've conceded off what I think is an official's mistake and naivety on our part for the second goal, and then I'd have to see the third one back. It was here, there and everywhere, wasn't it? It took a deflection, it's gone into the goal, but if we make first contact with that ball, it doesn't happen.
Mind you, it was good quick thinking by Buxton in the first instance for the second goal.
It's clever players, isn't it? But what we're going to say against clever players, we're just going to switch off. It was, like I said, it was naivety from our part. There was still, I reckon, 10 seconds to organise something, and Diego was at it all day. He's a clever player, but we'd nullified him up until that point. So it's just massively disappointing, because the performance deserved better, but part of your performance is set pieces. So maybe I'm wrong in saying that, because we haven't defended set pieces well enough.